Welcome back, Clone X Clone Kits. Today we have a 3-player game of Commander featuring the likes of Godo Bandit Warlord, Ty playing his Jori En Ruin Diver deck. He may be diving some ruins this game because we also have Josh playing his Eldrazi-centric Grixis Anakin Skywalker deck. Yes, we know that's not a real card. Get over it. He plays it again in some of our other gameplays. It is very powerful. Hopefully Ty and I will be able to match it. I like that. Ty and I. That's a screenplay that writes itself. Ty goes first this game, and he starts with Sensei's Divining Top, which is a fine card in any Jori En deck. Expedition Map from Godo. Jori En uses the top, so look at his top 3 cards, and then plays a tapped Steam Vents. Jori En then casts Dak Faden on his next turn, and uses it to draw and discard 2. Anakin pays 2 life into Watery Grave to cast Demonic Tutor, searching for and grabbing a card out of the old deck. Godo breaks his math in response to grab Ancient Tomb. Godo plays and takes 2 damage from Ancient Tomb on his turn to cast Anger, and then uses it to attack Dak for 2 damage. Dak's loyalty again goes up on its turn, and then Jori En casts Talrend, Sky Summoner. Anakin plays Temple of the False God, but doesn't have his 5th land in order to be able to use it, but he does play Heartless Summoning, a flipping sweet card in an Eldrazi deck, and Wayfarer's Bauble, ensuring 5 lands next turn. Godo takes another 2 damage on his turn when he casts the Super Haster himself, Urbrask the Hidden, attacking and finishing off Dak Faden and Anakin for 2. Just when you thought Jori En didn't have enough token producers, he casts Young Pyromancer. Jori En then attacks Godo for 2. Anakin plays the dreaded Eye of Band in Modern, and casts 2 Eldrazi, including Ulamog's Crusher. You have a lot of pop cans laying around? Call this guy. On Godo's turn, he casts his Commander, searching up Batterskull equipment when it enters and putting it onto the battlefield with a Germ token attached to it. Goes to combat, attacking 3 guys at Anakin and dealing him 11 damage. On his second attack phase, Godo then attacks Anakin for another 3 commander, and Jori En for 4 with the Germ token. Godo gains a total of 8 life for the turn. Jori En Ruin Diver joins the battle tapped on his turn. He then casts Pyretic Ritual to draw a card from Jori En's ability for his second spell of the turn, and gets tokens from his creatures, but doesn't actually end up doing anything with the mana. Anakin attacks Godo on his turn with the Crusher, and Godo sacks 2 of his creatures and then takes 7 damage. Godo goes to attack when Anakin casts Spatial Contortion, contortioning Godo to death. The Germ token then attacks Anakin for 4 damage and 4 life. Godo then loses another 2 life to cast Siege Gang Commander, and then sacks a dude to shoot Jori En's Talrend. On his turn, Jori En casts a bunch of spells to draw a card from Jori En, but doesn't attack anyone. Anakin Skywalker comes out on its next turn. Ulamog's Crusher once again attacks Godo, with Godo sacking 2 goblins and Anakin getting 2+1 counters. Godo again takes 7 damage. Godo again attacks Jori En for 4 and gains 4 life. Godo then casts Kazul, Tyrant of Someplace, for some much needed defense. On Jori En's turn, he casts Goblin Dark Dwellers, casting Electrolyze out of his graveyard to kill Godo's SGC, drawing 2 cards, 1 from Jori En. On his turn, Anakin draws 4 cards when he casts Kozilek, Butcher of People's Buttholes. Due to Jori En's fat board state, Anakin attacks him with both his commander and the Crusher. Jori En annihilates, blocks Anakin, and takes 7 damage. Godo also attacks Jori En on his turn, recasting Godo, finding Sword of Fire and Ice, equipping it to the Germ token, attacking Jori En for 6 damage and 6 life, finishing off the young Pyromancer. Jori En tries to clear the board of creatures on his turn with Blasphemous Act. Only the Germ token survives, since pro-red, and Anakin flips into Darth Vader, who is flipsing nuts. Look at this badassery. He's like a super Elish Norn mixed with Emrakul, mixed with Chuck Norris. Jori En then recasts his commander. Darth Vader then attacks Godo for 10 commander damage to kill the Germ. Darth Vader also has lifelink for some reason, gaining him 10 life. Darth Vader then casts Eldrazi Devastator, sacking Sanctum of Ugin, finding and casting a Void Winnower, which means Godo can no longer come back out. Godo's only play on his turn is to bounce and recast Batterskull, equip it up and attack Jori En for 6 damage and 6 life, and draw a card from the sword, dealing 2 damage directly to Anakin's face. Jori En uses the top and scroll rack at the end of Godo's turn to try to dig for an answer. He takes 1 damage from Mana Vault on his upkeep. Jori En is looking for an out to Anakin's ridiculous board state. He does not find anything. On his turn, Darth Vader casts more Eldrazi, paying the Rhystic Study tax each time. He then attacks Jori En all out, killing him and gaining 10 life. Godo casts and equips Luxon Warhammer, which Vader blocks, gaining Godo 9 life. Darth Vader then casts Ulamog, the Exile 2 Permanents one, and attacks and kills Godo, winning the game for Darth Vader, the fake deck. Jori En is more of a controlling deck, but Ty said he wasn't finding his answers to Josh's mini Eldrazi threats. And even if he did bounce them, Josh could pretty easily recast them again, what with his Heartless Summoning and the Eye of Eugene, Oregon. Godo usually can evade enemies pretty easily. The problem is that they have yet to make a sword which gives protection from colorless. So sad times for Godo. Well, that's the game, and if you want to see more of our silly games, check them out here, including another game where Void Winnower was a particular pain in the dick of Narset. Oh, Eldrazi, when will you learn to feel compassion for living creatures? Alright guys, take care.